Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Scrotitis Plays MoonQuest. How you guys doing? We're hanging out here just on the outskirts of the base here, collecting some blue ball because that makes blue dye. And if you didn't guess it, we are working on some things that we're going to use some of this stained clay. I think I was going to go with red. We might do some blue. I don't know. I just wanted to collect a couple of these flowers that I saw laying around here before I forgot to do them. But let's check out some of the work I've done so far on our landing pad. It's a little bit different considering that I accidentally deleted it last time. And you may notice that our airship is also a little bit different. It's because I had a little bit of a problem with the decompiling. I don't know. Whenever you try to stop the ship and you can't, and then you try to start it again. Well, I got caught in this sort of endless loop of logging in and logging out. It's a real pain in the hiney, but needless to say, there's a command of /as destroy. And that will basically blow up your ship. So if you ever get in a problem where you're sort of caught in a loop if you're in a loop where you can't get out of it with that decoupling, it says your ship cannot be compiled here, but it won't let you do anything. Use that command, and it'll get you out of the loop. But unfortunately, it'll also blow up your ship. So. Anyway, I thought today we would work at least a little bit on our airfield here, or our landing pad. There's a look of the ship with the landing gear down too. I think it looks really neat. But here's the idea that I had, that we're able to access this from the ground, so we can come up here and get into the ship this way. I want to try to center this area with when we're landing so that we're close enough to be able to just simply come up here and run and jump off. I thought maybe we'd incorporate some ladders, and I thought I had cobble walls here. I must have left them inside. Let's go grab this real quick. This is going to be, I think, a bit of a buildy episode. I'm in the mood to build some stuff, so... That's what we're going to start with, is our little landing pad here, and see what we go from there. If I get bored with this, we'll move on to something else. But I got some ideas that I want to sort of rough out, and I thought it'd be best to do that with you guys. So the other idea that I had was sort of to unleash some of this lava. Maybe if it's just these outside bits and have it run down the outside. I thought that would be kind of cool. Also, then I want to connect this walkway with this entryway. And with our little mob trick, I don't know if you guys remember what we did there last episode with the 4-deep hole, the carpet, and the string. We don't need to worry about blocking this off. So this is going to be sort of like a free area where mobs may be able to get at us, but I think that's okay, actually. 3. You know what? We're going to need some more here. I got a bunch of clay, and I plan on getting a bunch more, mainly because that's what I think we're going to build our moon base out of is clay stuff. So let's go 1, 2 more. There, and then 1, 2 puts us right there. I like that. Okay. Now we're going to need steps, I think, to come down. I don't want to use the half slab, so I'm thinking steps to... Where would that get us? Here. So steps are going to get us right to here. Okay. That works, right? And then we'll just take this right over to our walkway. All right. Yeah, I think I like that so far, guys. What do you think? Obviously, you don't have a lot to go with yet. And maybe you know what? I don't think I want to, maybe I do. Do I want to close that in with the red clay? Maybe I do. Let's do a little bit more. I don't have a lot of this rose red. Believe it or not, I had a heck of a time finding red flowers. Um, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do a little bit here with these cobble walls then. I think we might bring this down the front. I want to do these ladders. If for no other reason, I think they add a bit of an industrial feel to it. Sort of like a makeshift scaffolding sort of look. I like what it does, though, for those. And then we're going to put this... Oh, a little bit of lag. We're going to put this up here. Like that. And I'm thinking the same across these. Whoop. And like that. Now we're going to have the stairs down here. And I'm going to mess around with this area a bit more. I don't know if I'm going to continue this all. I think I'm going to continue the fencing, but I don't know what I'm going to do about the these walls in the clay. So how about we cut out here. I do a little bit more work, and then we'll check back in with you once we've got things worked out from here. Okay? Alrighty, guys. So it's been a little bit of time since I actually got back into this recording. For you guys, it's been about 3 seconds. But that aside, I did a good bit of work, and I actually had to break away so that I could. I needed more rose red. I did get it. It took forever. I flew about 4,000 blocks in that direction. Took me quite a while. But as you can see, we actually got some real good progress here, guys. Let's see if I can still get up here. I don't think so. One of the main things I wanted to do was sort of mob-proof this area so I couldn't get... So I couldn't get up, A, but then also so that mobs couldn't get up either. Sort of safetifies the base, which I'm pretty sure safetifies is not a word. Feel free to use it, though. Anyway, let's get down there and check out what we've got done so far, and then we will throw the finishing touches on it together. Please, in the comments, let me know if you guys like it or not. So here's the first piece that we've done is the beginnings of this entryway. Now, this is not completed. It's actually far from it. I'm not exactly sure a couple things, how high I want to take it, and then what else I want to do. I may run the red down here in line with what I've done out here. To be honest, I'm not in love with this, but I like the lava flow. Let's check this out, guys, all right? I think last I talked about just moving one of the outside columns each and doing something around the outside. I decided to bring all of the blocks down and run them down sort of like this lava wall. I think it turned out really cool. What do you guys think about that, firstly? Okay. Now, apart from that, I've got a crazy full inventory, too. Apart from that, let's check out what these side walkways look like, okay? These I also like quite a lot. I sort of just did this. I need to fill this area in. And you know what? Before we talk too much, let's throw this down and get working too. I'm just going to go ahead and do probably 5. Now, we don't want to waste it. We'll do that for the time being. And you know what? Maybe we'll just leave it in there. If we need it, then we come back over. So I need to first figure out what I want to do with this end thing. And this shovel's super powerful. I need to figure out what I want to do down here. Figure out if I want to extend this or if I want to just close it. I think we'll just do that, actually. That doesn't line up there, though. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll do this. All right. There. Let's see. If we do that, that makes these blocks spawnable, which I don't like. Thinking out loud. Actually, no. I'm going to go back to what I started doing. And the rest of this episode might be a good bit of me talking to myself. I don't think I want to do this. I think I want to do it this way. Like that. We'll fill this back in with this dirt. Backfill a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. All right. We got that. Should we just run the cobble across? Actually, let's try. What do we do down here? Yeah, let's try this. We'll do this, this, this. That sort of mirrors that. I like that. I don't think we need to see out here. So just do that. Oh. And I may want to... I kind of like this as well. Maybe we'll just scrap that, I think. Keep it uniform, right? Boom. Okay. And we'll move this back one as well. And... all right. I think it's starting to come together actually pretty well. Now, we're not 100% mob-proof because they could end up there and drop down. And I actually had a disastrous encounter with a creeper. Actually blew up right around here, destroyed all of it. Thank goodness I wasn't recording because I wouldn't have been able to use the material anyway. It was awful. The amount of curse words that I used, it just spewed. But I think this is starting to come together pretty well, actually. Let's see if we continue the red on this side, what it looks like. I think that looks really, really good. Let's, and I may, what do you think? How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's perfect. So we do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's see what this looks like. If we do 1, 2, 3, boom. And 1, 2, 3. No. Do 2 and 2 like that. And instead of those torches then, some glowstone. Boom. And boom. And then I think I'll mirror the steps on the top. Let's repeat that over here. I'm not real worried about this. I just kind of want to get a feel for the area. Looks like I am definitely going to need these. Probably end up needing a lot more too. But for right now, let's just leave it at that. Where's our line right here? We're bringing it across there, okay? There. 2, 3, 4. I think that's where the that's where the glowstone's supposed to go. So right there. All right. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. I'm not sure about this still. I don't like the transition. I know that. So we may actually move our trap further into the base around here, but this area is totally unfinished. Needs lots of work. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. But I like as we come out, as we get a little bit more of a finished look. I think that's good. We're going to come out this way. We've got our airship. We've got our side walkways down. I think it looks really good, guys. I think it actually turned out really well. I'm quite pleased with this build. One of the things I need to do, I'm not going to waste time doing it with you guys, but I want to go around and remove this bottom layer of dirt with cobble, just to sort of clean up the look, make it look a little bit more secure. All right, so we're going to do that. And then there's actually one more thing that I want to do, and that's going to involve the finishing layer on the outside. But I'll tell you what we're going to do real quick is we're going to go grab a snooze. We're going to get through the night, and then I'll meet you guys back out here in the morning, and we'll finish this build up. All right, guys, so we're back. It's about midday, and I finished up. I realized I had a bit more work than what was going to fit at the end of this episode, so I went ahead and I completed it. Without you guys, sorry, but it was actually just some minor stuff. I finished this up with the cobble around the bottom, have the 2-high cobble wall, which should keep out any mobs, and it's far enough over here to disallow them from jumping. I should still be able to make that jump, but I'm not positive. I was actually thinking it'd be kind of cool if we had a beacon coming up through there, but I probably won't. That's something more for vanilla than MoonQuest. We need to start focusing on getting our butts up to the moon. So that's what we're going to do. Next episode, guys, we're going to start crafting some things for the moon. We may work on our moon base, or not our moon base, but our launch base. This is sort of like our standard home where we're going to have a launch facility. We need to have fuel and unloaders and reloaders and that kind of fun stuff. We need to figure out what kind of blocks we want to use. Lots to do. But this is it for our airship landing pad. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And stick around for next week because, like I said, we're going to definitely start working on building our way to the moon. This has been Scrotitus Plays MoonQuest, and I will check you guys all in the next episode. We will see ya.